Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise on the 29th of August 2014 with me, Shen Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Strike action launched by supplementary medical professionals enters its fourth day today. Indo-Lanka fisheries talks to commence today in New Delhi. CEB says 2 more days will be required for electricity to be generated at the Norat Chole power plant. And reports say IS fighters have executed 250 captured Syrian soldiers. On to your stories in detail now. The strike action launched by workers attached to professions supplementary to medicine continued into a fourth day today as a result of failed discussions. The General Secretary of the Joint Council of Professions Supplementary to Medicine, Samanjaya Sekara, says that they will continue with their strike action as their demands have not been met. Patients who arrived at hospitals across the island yesterday continue to face difficulties as a result of the ongoing health strike action. Speaking to Newsfirst, Director General of Health, Dr. Palitha Mahipala, stated that they are ready for discussions if the strike action is called off. On to another story that made the headlines this morning now. The Indo-Lanka joint fisheries discussions will recommence in New Delhi today. 7 officials from the Fisheries Department, including its Director General Nimal Hettiarachchi, are amongst those representing Sri Lanka at these discussions. Speaking to Newsfirst, Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Rajesh Senaratne stated that the discussions will be based on those matters that were discussed in 2012.
This is the second round of the discussions. The Director General of the Fisheries Department, my advisor at the Ministry, and a Deputy Solicitor General of the Attorney General's Department will be taking part at the discussions. Officials from the Fisheries Department will be taking part at the discussions as well. In 2012, we agreed to a Memorandum of Understanding. A request was made by the Indian government to discuss this. I have agreed to this. We hope to discuss matters faced by fishermen of both countries and how we can improve cooperation.
Minister Senaratne added that the discussions will also be based on the stand that those Indian fishermen who violate Sri Lanka's maritime boundaries will be arrested.
This is our stance. We are firm on this. I have spoken to the Navy Commander and have been told that arrests are being made. There is a decrease in the Indian fishermen coming here.
The Ceylon Electricity Board says that 2 more days will be required for the Norat Chole coal power plant to generate electricity again. Speaking to Newsfirst media spokesperson Senajit Dasanayake said the first generator, which broke down on Wednesday, will take at least 2 more days to be brought to a functioning state. It was reported that the second generator that broke down on the 13th of this month will take at least 2 more weeks for repairs. The CEB spokesperson added that a third generator, which was in an experimental stage, broke down on the 26th of last month. It was noted that electricity generation at the Norat Chole coal power station has come to a complete standstill since Wednesday. The police have decided to further tighten security in the Monaragala and Badulla districts ahead of the Uva Provincial Council polls. Speaking to Newsfirst, police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said that additional police personnel from the Sabragamua province will be deployed for this purpose.
We have sent additional strength to Monaragala and Badulla district in order to conduct patrols, motorcycle patrols and mobile patrols in the area. Especially senior officers of Monaragala and Badulla division have been instructed to take appropriate action to prevent incidents in the areas and to conduct and to take actions to conduct free and fair election. In addition to that, we have a special plan to conduct snap roadblocks in Monaragala and and Badulla areas in order to control the vehicle movements in the area, especially night time, are seeking support and cooperation from candidates and their supporters also.
People from several districts in the country are facing severe hardship due to the ongoing drought conditions. Our correspondents have travelled to these drought-affected areas to report on the tragedy that has befallen these people. We now join Sangit Kalvovila to find out more on the ground situation in the Anuradhapura and Polonnaru areas. Good morning, Sangit.
Very good morning to you, Shane.
Sangit, what is the ground situation in the Anuradhapura and Polonnaru areas?
Yeah, Shane, it's like this. Over 200,000 people in 22 divisional secretariat areas in Anuradhapura district are facing severe hardships in this drought situation. Yesterday, we visited several places in Kahatagasdigilia, Horopotana and Rambaba area. People in those areas too facing the common problem of finding water to drink and for other purposes. Many people in district of Polonnaru too in the same situation. Although the authorities have taken steps to provide water through bowsers, those villagers say it is not sufficient. When we met the divisional secretary in Maburgiri on day before yesterday, he said that they are in need of at least another 5 bowsers to cover every corner of this area on daily basis. The other common problem in the people who are affected in these areas, in these 2 districts, is maintaining their livelihood. Majority of these people are farmers. Their lands have been destroyed due to prevailing drought, so their source of income is lost. Therefore, the affected people in the districts of Polonnaru and Anuradhapura are seeking relief for that. That is the situation here in Polonnaru and Anuradhapura, Shane.
Thank you, Sangit, for joining us this morning. Further to that story, donations and contributions have been flowing in for the Sirasa Shakti Sahana Yatra program, an initiative by the Capital Maharaja organization to provide relief to the people who have been affected by the severe drought across 14 districts. Collection points for donations and contributions have been set up at the MTV MBC head office at Braybrook Place, Colombo 2, the MTV MBC studio complex in Depanama Panipitiya and the Stein Studios in Ratmalana.
Donations and contributions have been flowing into the MTV MBC head office at Braybrook Place in Colombo 2 since last morning. Donations and contributions were also made to the MTV MBC studio complex in Depanama Panipitiya. The public brought their donations to the Stein Studios complex down 2nd lane in Borupana Road in Ratmalana as well. The public who arrive at these locations can hand over bottled water, dal, milk powder and any other provision. The Capital Maharaja Organization Limited has also set up plans to collect contributions from persons who are residing outside Colombo. Lorries can also be handed over to transport these relief items to the drought-stricken people. For more details on the Sirasa Shakti Sahana Yatra, you can contact us on 0114 896 89.
And that's a wrap of this edition of Newsfirst Prime Time Summarize. It was a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.